So, a few days ago, or almost like 2 weeks ago now, I had a friend, a Facebook friend that I had friended a while ago, message me. It was this girl that I had talked to for a while, and it was never like necessarily romantic, but it was almost like we were getting to know each other. She was from another country, and it wasn't overtly romantic. We were at most friends, but there definitely was like that feeling there. I sensed like as if maybe she had liked me and I liked her. So that's just to give you some context. I unfriended her like 2 months ago now, and she messaged me the other day, like a week ago or so, and said, "Hey, how are you doing today? I just want to ask you if you unfriended me or if you blocked me on Facebook. You write something on your timeline, but what's the meaning of it? I hope you're doing well." I had posted something on Facebook about the organization, how I'm no longer a witness, I no longer consider myself one, and I do, quote unquote worldly things, and that I appreciated people for being there for me. So, I didn't reply until, as you can see here when I screenshot it yesterday. I have, of course, tried to erase all the names associated, my name and this person's name. But looking at this, I'll go ahead and read what I said. "Hey, sorry I took so long to reply. I had to gather my thoughts into one email, and that's not easy, LOL. Well, yes, I did unfriend you, but it's not because I don't like you or because of you. It's because I'm no longer a Jehovah's Witness." You may ask, why did I leave? I was doing so well, so why now? Why did I abandon Jehovah? Well, I don't believe I abandoned Jehovah. I abandoned the organization. Now you're going to see this email, as I read through the email, that I don't really talk about like any of the doctrinal things. None of the doctrine, none of the beliefs that are wrong, which are many. That's like a major reason of why I left the organization. I found that when you're talking to witnesses, a lot of times it helps to talk about the organization itself and not the doctrine. And depending on who, it could be the other way around. Maybe the doctrine, but not the organization. But in this case, I felt like she would understand where I was coming from. Going at it from this kind of way. Well, it says, "I didn't know this until recently, but the GW organization has done some really bad stuff. Not lies, not fake news, but bad stuff. I wouldn't lie to you. You have always been a really good friend, and in another world, maybe we could have been more, but the organization just isn't right." What did I learn? Well, as you know, Jehovah's Witnesses are told not to listen to bad reports. I always wondered why. What are they trying to hide? They are hiding tens of thousands of CSA abuse cases, child sexual abuse cases. So, here you can see where I'm getting at. I'm saying, this organization is just doing bad stuff. It's wrong. They are not doing anything good. How could God's organization have these cases? The same as any other religion, in many cases worse. Because if you speak out against these beliefs, and what they're doing, you will get in trouble. And the predator can very well get off scot-free, but you for speaking out against it, you're the one who's getting punished. I put the link to where in Australia they have 1,006 alleged, child sexual abuse cases. I put more than 1,000 in Australia alone. It blew my mind, and I didn't believe it at first. That is until they recorded. I found that they recorded all of the court hearings, all of it. Even governing body member Jeffrey Jackson had to appear in court. I saw the whole thing. He lied to them, straight to their face. It broke my heart. And then there's a link to, Jeffrey Jackson talking to the Australian Royal Commission on this. But it really was like that in the beginning. I couldn't believe what I was watching. It felt... It was out of this world. It felt completely foreign to me watching this. It was wrong. I couldn't watch it, but it was right there in front of my eyes. So there's the link to the YouTube video. And then here in US, in California, the organization was told that they had to forfeit the names of the brothers who had molested children, but they refused. They chose to pay $4,000 a day instead of giving them names. And then there's a link to what I've referenced there. All that money. My donations went to that. Your donations went to that. Millions of brothers and sisters give money and donations thinking it will help other brothers and sisters around the world. But instead it goes to helping lawsuits and child molesters. And then the organization says it's all lies when they're the ones lying. So, like, yeah. And this person that we're talking about is not a girl who's wealthy. Okay? She's not wealthy from a wealthy area. This is very much somebody who lives day to day, check to check, whatever it is. So it really breaks my heart to think that they push people to donate and the donations go to this. So I continue. All this broke my heart. I couldn't take it anymore. First, I stopped donating. Then I stopped preaching and going to meetings, which is accurate. That is exactly the order it went in. The first thing I did was cancel my donations. I stopped reporting hours, and then I stopped attending the meetings. I haven't attended a meeting in a while now. I can't support the organization. I can't support an organization that tolerates children being molested. My whole family left when we learned the truth about the truth. The organization says this is apostate lies, but they're not. They're just facts, literally on video, and it's true. How could it be a lie if it's literally a fact? Seems crazy. And then the videos and proof of the governing body member showed up. I read that part. Well, there's a link. Wait, no, I didn't say that. Oh, no, I didn't say that. Oh, my bad. It says, and then the videos and proof of the governing body members showed up, and I couldn't take it anymore. Anthony Morris buying expensive liquor, even though he's supposed to be under a vow of poverty since he lives in Bethel. Where'd he get the money? And it's true. Where'd he get the money for all that alcohol? In the letter to court in San Diego, California, governing body member Garrett Loesch says he's not affiliated with Watchtower. What would happen if I said I was not part of Watchtower? I would get in trouble, maybe even disfellowship. But in a letter to the court, Garrett Loesch lies. And then there's a link to the image. And there's so much more stuff. But these are the things I couldn't tolerate. But you might say, well, don't follow men. Don't follow the governing body. Only the teachings. Well, all of the teachings, all the new light we get comes from them. They're supposed to be spirit anointed. How could spirit anointed men cover up child abuse? How could they use our money for that? How could they lie in court? It's not right. So me and my whole family left the organization. It's because we wanted to. It's not because we wanted to, but because we had to. Blank, this really breaks my heart because I really valued our friendship. I really did. You're so nice. I hoped one day to eat some of your baked desserts or try on some of the clothes you made and see your stand. But you are a good person because you're a good person. Too good to be in an organization that doesn't care about you. Only about making money and settling lawsuits. I know this is long, but I hope you read this all and understand where I'm coming from. I'm not sinning, not a bad person. The organization has done bad stuff and I simply cannot stand by it. How could I preach to someone to become a JW when I know the JW organization is doing bad stuff? I really, truly hope you understand. And if you still want to be friends, I'll add you again. I'm 100% okay with that. Regardless of what happens, know that I care about you and hope you're doing well. Best wishes and regards. And then my name. So you see where I'm coming from. I took this email very personally. And I tried to make it very, coherent, cohesive. And try to really bring that point across that even if you believe in God, let's pretend you believe in the doctrine and the teachings of the organization. The organization itself is bad. This is not just a little the most perfect, imperfect, or whatever phrase they say. No, we're talking like systemically there's a problem. And I will not be a part of it. I am not going to use my money. I've sent, maybe thousands of dollars throughout my whole life, maybe a few thousand to this organization. Money that they don't deserve. I'm not rich. I didn't pursue a career in higher education. So I don't believe they deserve my money to help them do their shitty things. She put, thank you for this information. When did you find when did you find this? So that's where I left it. I haven't, I did reply and I said, oh, I found it around like August or something like that. So we'll see where it goes. I'm not expecting much. She very much was a very spiritual person, a pioneer, somebody who preached a lot and had a very spiritual family in the organization. So I don't really expect much, but I do hope to continue to have a friendship with people who are non-witnesses. Because I'm not really like, I'm not looking to destroy relationships. I don't have to follow the shunning rule. They're the ones who believe they have to do it, but I don't. So, anyways, I figured I'd share this email with you all. Tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I know this video is a little choppy. It's because I'm recording on my phone because I just wanted to. Anyways, take care. See you guys in the next video.